it's your very first time here, go ahead and make sure you hit subscribe below if you have not yet, so that you are updated every time that I drop a new video. I wanted to walk you guys through how to do a halo eye. I have been getting a few questions about how to do it in detail, so we're gonna do that. And also I got my hands on a couple of the Jaclyn Hill by Morphe, the Vault collection palettes. My opinion on a certain palette is very specific and not the most positive. However, I was able to work with the Ring the Alarm palette to create this look, and also the nail is broke. You know, y'all know I always gotta point it out, so you know y'all don't come for me in the comments. So anyway, if you want to see how I got this look, go ahead and keep watching. I'll see y'all at the end. Alright guys, so I feel like I'm extremely late on this launch, but you know, whatever, it's okay. So today I am going to be creating this look with the Morphe by Jaclyn Hill palette, and this one is the Ring the Alarm palette. And to be honest, I started off wanting to use the Armed and Gorgeous palette, but let me tell y'all something. I know they was talking about they fixed it and everything. They fixed the formulas and everything like that. Whatever. This wasn't fixed. It did not deliver. It was patchy. Like, I spent like the last like 40 minutes just trying to figure out a look with this palette, and yeah, I was just wasting my time. We're gonna go in with the ring up. We're gonna go ahead in with the Ring the Alarm palette, and this one turned out cool, you know. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do a halo eye today. The first thing I'm gonna do is prime my eye with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this is in Deep. This is what I always use to prime my eye. Hey babe, what's up with you? Aw, thank you babe. What is this for? Ooh, this is pretty. My boo just bought me some flowers. Very pretty. You know, so I like to burn candles, so it's like a wax warmer. I don't really know what to do with it, but I'm gonna figure it out. It's cute. Okay, so back to this look. First color that I'm gonna use in this is the color Mugshot, and I'm gonna go ahead and work that into my crease. Okay, now I can't stop smiling because my boo just brought me some flowers. So this color Mugshot, I really think I'm gonna be using this a lot just as a transition color in like all of my looks, because it's like the perfect brown for my complexion, where it's not harsh, but it's not dark, it's not harsh, but it's not too light, and that is extremely hard to find. And right on top of that color, I'm gonna go into the color Framed, which is right next to Mugshot, and I'm gonna put that into my crease. Now, I do want this to be extremely pigmented, so I am going to stamp it on and blend it out at the same time. And since I'm going for a halo eye, you do want to make sure that this dark color is surrounding the eye, but also on both the inner corner and the outer corner. And if I want more color, I'm just gonna continue to stamp that on. Then from there, I'm gonna go into a brush that is somewhat clean. You might even want to dust a little bit of Mugshot or your transition color on there and just blend out the edges, because you want this to be like an ombre effect up into your skin. So from there, I'm going to go ahead and start on my halo. The first thing I'm going to do is take some of my concealer. I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape, and pretty much all I'm going to do is I'm going to like pat a little bit onto my hand, and then I'm going to take a detailed like angle brush, and I'm going to use that to carve out the middle of my halo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in the middle, and I'm going to just carve out the top part that I want and see how long I want that to be. And then towards the inside, I'm going to start to bring it in a little bit. And if you're like me and you don't have much of a lid, you can bring this above your lid, and it'll give an illusion of a larger lid. And then with a clean brush, I am going to go over the edges of that just to blend it into the lid, because you don't want that to be harsh once you start to put the color on top and blend it out. So from there, I'm gonna go into the color Boom, and I'm gonna put that on both sides of the halo, but not directly in the middle. And when you're creating a halo towards the like bottom part, you want to start bringing it in so that you have that halo effect going up. So we're gonna bring this more in and leave this more on that outside. And then on the middle part of this, I'm gonna go into On Camera, and I'm gonna take an even more detailed brush for that, just so I can be really precise. And I'm also gonna spray my brush for this color as well, just so I get like that metallic look, you know. And I'm gonna place that right in the middle. And with the color Lolly, I'm gonna go dust over that a little bit with that same brush, and I'm gonna use that to blend On Camera and Boom together and put it a little bit over On Camera. So there we have our halo effect. What's really gonna bring it together is when we blend out boom into framed. So I'm gonna take a more concentrated brush. This is like a smudger brush here. I'm gonna take this kind of brush right here and I'm gonna pat into frame and I'm gonna blend boom into it. You doing your homework? Okay. Gotta make sure Amirah's doing her homework. She don't be messing with me. She on a schedule. She better stay on it. I could talk about you, girl. It's a story of like doing makeup. You sit here, you got all these brushes and things just somehow just seem to disappear. Even though you're just using them, you know. Alright, then from there I'm going to take my makeup wipe and I'm going to create my kind of a winged look with this. And then I am going to line my eye today with my gel liner and I do want to wing it out. We're gonna wing it out. I feel like my last few tutorials I have not winged it out. Y'all know I like to wing it out, so I'm gonna go ahead and wing it out today. The lashes that I'm using today are Lily lashes, and these are in the style Miami, and this is actually the ones that she sells in Sephora. She does have a Sephora collection for the Lily lashes, in case you didn't know that. They're $30. I know, that's very expensive for one pair of lashes, but they bomb, though, if you take care of them. Alright, so I am going to save a little bit of time. I'm going to go ahead and do my face off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so for the under eye, I'm going to keep it consistent with what's going on in my crease. So I'm going to go into framed, and I'm going to use like a smudger brush to place that right underneath the lash line. And then with the brush that's a little less concentrated, I'm going to go back into mugshot, and I'm just going to dust over that, just so that it's a little less like straight line. Then from there I'm going to go into my gel liner and put that on my lower lash line, and then I'm also going to smudge that out and kind of put a little bit of black eyeshadow on top of that too, just to make it more of a smudged out type of look. And then for mascara I'm going to go into my Hourglass Caution mascara. I wish my lashes were longer, but it's okay because I have no problem using false lashes and mascara, but it would be really nice to just, you know, get up and go and have long flourishing lashes. Oh, the things we wish we had that we don't. And then for highlight today, I am going to go back into my favorite highlighter, which is Shayla by ColourPop Pose. And I always use my Expert Face Brush from Real Techniques to blend out my highlight. This is like my favorite one to use to blend out my highlight, just because it's like a blending brush, but it's like extremely concentrated. Love that. So I usually just go over my highlight on the edges and kind of blend it into my complexion. So I do want to do a little bit of blush today. I'm going to take this classic MAC blush, and actually it's in Love Thing. Yeah, I'm about to say I actually don't know what it is because it's faded, but I do. And I'm going to put this on my cheeks. So I really want to start using more blush for the fall, and this one is like perfect. It's pink, it's rosy, but it's not too much for my complexion. So for lips today, I use my NYX Suede lip liner, and this is in the color Club Hopper. Then in the middle, I put New Chica from the I Love Side-Eye by Dose of Colors collection, and I also put a little bit of Quickie from Shayla by ColourPop in there as well. And I'm done. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I hope that you really enjoyed this video, and if you did, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Comment below if you want to. Hit subscribe below if you have not yet. And I will see y'all on my next upload. I'm about to go ahead and, you know, go see my man, tell him thank you for all the stuff he just brought me. So I'll see y'all next time.